What's going on, everybody? We this past weekend or so, Saturday was it Saturday, Friday night, Saturday night, one of those nights. I think it was Saturday night. Japan has celebrated Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary, and with the 40th anniversary, they have dropped four major things about Dragon Ball that are coming out. I think starting off with the video games. I'm pretty sure starting off with the video games, two new remake of the anime, and the next saga for the Dragon Ball anime is coming soon. So let's talk about everything that's happening right about now. So first of all, the first thing that's happening, just in case you guys did not know, I'm pretty sure I could finally show this because it took me a while. The first thing that's happening right about now is them remaking the Dragon Ball Beerus arc. So basically, what they're planning on doing with the Beerus arc is ultimately they're just remaking it, fixing up the animation for it. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure they are this adding certain new things to the arc. It's not a full retell of the arc. It's legitimately just upping up the animation for it, which is not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If you just open up the animation part of it, not too bad. It's not like they're going to retell the whole story or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that's not what they're planning on doing. This is just them fixing it, making it look pretty, something like that. They said it's originally what Toriyama wanted to do in the first place, or something like that. Now it might add in a little. They might add in a little bit of new cutscenes, maybe potentially, but ideally, especially for me, ideally they'll add in some information that we didn't know, like fixing up some of the things, like him using just 20% of his power or something like that. Something crazy like that. I'm not too for sure exactly what the major plan is, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I definitely think that's a good idea for them to. Well, the fact that it's happening for another time, I don't know exactly how you guys feel about that. That is happening for the fourth time that we see this arc. That we see this arc redone. I'm not, like I said, unless they're adding in brand new information that we did not know. If they're not doing that and it's just regular thing, it's all right. Then it's all right. It wouldn't be it's not gonna be too bad. But if they're adding in some new information that we did not know, um, that would be worth it. I would love to see that. Some stuff that we didn't know, maybe why Beerus felt. No, we know that about the information. Maybe like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too sure. Unless they're planning on adding more information that resolves around um that rolls around the entire what. I don't know. I'm saying like what, like last year taking it from manga to anime, which they didn't do in manga. If I'm not mistaken, in the manga they kind of skipped it. They talked about it, but I think they skipped it. If I'm not mistaken, it was a long time ago since I read it, so pretty sure they skipped it or something like that, and they just did whatever they wanted to do, and that was just the manga itself because they want to jump forward. Like you got the two movies, there you go, watch them. If you didn't watch them, it's whatever. Here's the manga going forward. Like I said, I don't think they added any new information that we don't know about Beerus and the arc about it. So I know there's some people out there that's talking about rebuild the whole thing, make Gohan. And it's not happening. That's not what they're doing. They're just here to literally retell the story, fresh animation for it. I think some people are getting confused, thinking they're doing a whole remake of the entire anime. That's not happening. From what I'm understanding, that's not happening. They're just retelling Beerus's part, and maybe when the anime does come back, maybe they do uh recaps. And if they do recaps, they do like new animation for the recaps. So that's maybe about it, and then they move forward for the new arc. That's what I'm thinking, but we don't know. We don't know until we find out. So from the Bears arc, we're talking about the video games. Let's start with the first video game. It happens to be Dragon Ball Sparkling is getting some new DLCs, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let's bring this up here. Let's take a look at this trailer. I didn't really watch this trailer. All the stuff was going on. I was busy watching wrestling. I think I thought I was doing something. So Sparkling Zero, no controversial anime game or so, give or take. I think the Dragon Ball fan base, I think a lot of the gamers a little more, a little pushback against a lot of stuff that was happening right here. Um, I played it a little bit when I'm at my homeboy's house. So shout out to RKE Jeff, RKEJ. We played at his house, but that's pretty much about it. I have not went out and bought it myself. From what I can tell, I can train from it and learn a lot more for it. But the new characters, DLC arc stuff, man, y'all know how I am. Look like we're getting Super Saiyan Bardock. Super Saiyan Bardock versus Frieza. I don't think that's not canon. Demon King Piccolo, who's not in the game, also. Uh, so what I can tell is they are adding in characters who wasn't in the game originally. Super 17. I know he's not in the game. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like they're adding some characters that should have already been added to the game. A lot of people are gonna be excited for it because allow some people some new costumes and super attacks. Okay, it look like they're gonna do some dual attack right here with Goku, Vegeta doing a Kamehameha Gallic Gun combo. It looked like Gohan, Team Gohan looked like he has a new finisher. Okay, I don't think he needs a new finisher. Okay, some new stages, some new modes. Oh yeah, the breaking mode. Yeah. I heard about that one. That was from Okay, bet. Yeah, I think the new breaking mode, sorry, says coming soon. I think that's supposed to be coming in like later on this year or something like that. Yeah, I heard the new they're bringing back the survival mission mode that they used to have back in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which was basically it's like a survival type deal. I really don't remember how to explain it type deal, but it's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That they're adding that back into the game because that's one of the fun parts about the old Dragon Ball games. A lot of the old Dragon Ball games were they just added just random stuff. I ain't gonna lie, they just had some stuff just had it just vibe with it, which we need some stuff like that. But like I said, they're adding in some characters, some DLC characters that probably should have been in the game since day one, but they decided not to for whatever reason or another. A lot of people had, like, especially people like me. People like me, I wanted them to literally go from. I'm still waiting on this. By the way. The Ultimate Dragon Ball game would be starting off in Dragon Ball. The storyline and stuff like that starts off in Dragon Ball, and then we go through everything in Dragon Ball, and then go Dragon Ball Z, and then you can throw in, and then go through Super, and then you can tie in. I mean, then you can bring up GT and Daima, and that would be the whole. And every character that appeared throughout that would be in there. I think it would be a lot cool if they had an open world concept like the Naruto's games used to have, the Naruto Storm games used to have, to where your Gohan, I mean, when your Goku with Bulma, you guys looking for the Dragon Balls, and that you two can like sit on the bikes and drive around, and you can get into mini boss, like mini fights and stuff, just to level up and stuff like that, and get built up to the next major storyline going forward. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that's something Dragon Ball desperately need. I think Kakarot was supposed to be close to that. I'm pretty sure Kakarot was supposed to be close to that. But I think the real open world thing, to where you travel to the next area and stuff like that, you can fight mini battles and stuff like that. I think that would be even better. So if you're on like Planet Namek doing the Namek saga, you travel, you're on Planet Namek doing a travel thing, and you can travel around. And then while you're in the middle of the like you get done with the Frieza arc, you can go back to the Namek arc, and then you bring in the Dragon Ball Z movies and stuff like that. So you go back on a Namek arc, and you already unlock Super Saiyan and stuff. Like, of course, it goes like you have to unlock Super Saiyan, and then you can deal with Cooler and Mega Cool and Mecha Cooler and stuff like that. I think that'd be better. I think that's just me. That's just me. I think that'd be a great video game, starting from Dragon Ball all the way through, getting everything canalized, especially up into the manga. Where question mark on the manga, they didn't say anything about the manga from what I know. They said nothing about the manga, so I don't know. I think the manga might be done. They left it off on a high thing. They left it off on a very high note, but questionable. The next game that we're gonna be looking at here is called Project Age 1000. Project Age 1000. Another one of those that I have no idea what's this supposed to be about either. Not gonna lie. Let's take a look at this. Journey in. Well, let me mute this. I don't know if you guys could hear the muting or not. New character, Castle Court, right here. This looks like that right. This image right here that reminds you of Xenoverse. That's what this reminds you of. Because Xenoverse was heavily on the Castle Court corporation and stuff like that, and go through the time time thing and everything like that. So this what this character look like one of the Xenoverse characters, a new version of him at least. Of course, put my man's name on everything. This is everything is his everything. Don't get upset, guys. You put respect on the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Put respect on the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? This also look like a character that they like. It's like a drawn character that they just drew, and now that they're animating it like this. One of the old WB games. I think it was SmackDown versus Raw 2009. I want to say 2009 or 2010. One of those was very heavy on creating your own character and being involved with the storylines and stuff. That was a major thing that they was focusing on. Yeah, some basic fighting styles. Yeah, basic fighting right there. Any key blasts, of course. Looked like that was a training area, and then you stepped up. That could be anybody that they're stepping up to them like that. Yeah, this is like Xenoverse. This is like a 2 point. This is like a Xenoverse 3.0. That's what this looked like. Xenoverse number 3. Power up, Super Saiyan now. That's what's up. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. New game project, age 1000. 2027. So that's next year. Okay, so that's gonna be sometime next year. More information scheduled for 18. Okay, that's gonna be at the Dragon Ball Games Power Hour 2026 is when we get more information about that game. Yeah, they look like Xenoverse number 3. That's what they look like. They look like Xenoverse number 3. New character. I mean, I guess maybe they're doing a lot more things that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what they look like to me. They look like Xenoverse number 3. I don't know about you guys. That look like Xenoverse number 3. And if it is, cool. Cool. Because that's not bad. That's not bad. I enjoyed a little bit of the games. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed all of it. I enjoy what I enjoy from the games itself, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad. I would like for them to make it to where you can the races. You know what I'm saying? They did the races, the humans, the Saiyans, the Majins, the Frieza core, whatever. I want them to I'm not too for sure. I'm not too for sure what kind of character creations I want to be able to make. I want them to expand the character creation. Make it like a video, make it like how you do it when you do wrestling games and stuff, where you can do the crazy characters, animations, and stuff. You don't need all this extra stuff. You just vibe and do your own thing. I think that'd be the best thing they can possibly do, in my personal opinion. That's just me. Hey, that's just me though. You know me. I ain't gonna complain too much about some of these games. And then finally, we get the final thing we're gonna take a look at here. Happens to be the next major arc here for us Dragon Ball fans out there in the world. Of course, I said they're gonna put his name on everything. Yep, that is Burdock right there, Mr. Burdock. In order to retreat, all Saiyans are to return to Planet Vegeta immediately. What? If you're not the manga, hey, I'm home. Gene Burdock, what's going on? Why you home so early? What you doing, fam? Sorry, I stand aside. Yep, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like the the storytelling of Burdock and what he was compared to what he is. You know what I'm saying? I like the original version of him. You know, the original version was cool. Now it's like it's like he keep changing. He kept changing and kept changing the beginning, the humble beginnings of Goku and Burdock and his family. Like I'm fine with Jean. She's finally being recognized a lot more. But this right here, all this right here reminds me of Superman. This all this does. This reminds me of nothing but Superman. And next you know, we're gonna find out that he has a cousin that was in a pod that got sent to Earth also, and we just now knowing about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. And then, like right here, I don't like this one right here is because it makes it seem like Goku should know what his parents look like. But then throughout the whole entire Dragon Ball arc, even in this arc here in the manga, he don't have no memories of them. He doesn't know what they look like. He doesn't have no memories of them. So the fact that they're saying that at that age, young age, but that age where he should know what his parents look like in a face, that if he sleeps or something or he dreams, he can dream of them. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to remember them. And of course, he hit his head. Of course, because then you got to introduce that he bumped his head when he was a kid, when he got to Earth or whatever, and that's how he lost his memories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is all classic Dragon Ball. That's kind of cool that how they animate this whole Dragon Ball thing, but we're gonna skip ahead though. We're good on that. I don't need to see all that one. It's just retelling of the story. There's another version of just retelling of the story, just to retell it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is cool. This is awesome. This looks really awesome for it to be anime like this. But at the exact same time, you know what I'm saying? We got all that. So this is a 5 minute video. Like, yeah, it was cool, but I don't think it needed a 5 minute video, a trailer just to recap everything. You know what I'm saying? Then when you see him on God, Super Saiyan, Kaioken, Super Saiyan, God, Ultra Instinct. Well, technically, his own version of Ultra Instinct. He don't have the true Ultra Instinct. Spoilers, of course. All this buildup is for the next arc, which is the Moral arc, and then we should be able to get also the what's the name of that arc? Granola arc. The Granola arc should be coming up. Both of that will be going forward. Cause yeah, we're done with all this. We're way done with that. Well, except even superhero technically too. Even though they're gonna adapt into the anime series and make it manga related, they're gonna make it manga style, which is cool. Or they could just have a discussion about it. They still gotta go get that last patrol. Yeah, the Galactic Patrol arc. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you have not read this arc, you need to go read this mug. Look at this. Look at those outfits. I like the fact. I still like Vegeta without the armor though. That's just me. I don't like him with the armor anymore. I feel like he's grown into a different character that he doesn't need this the armor no more to showcase that. I felt like he felt like a different, like a fresh character without the armor or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. No, that's pretty much it. Yep. The Galara arc is pretty good too. The everything after the Turn of the Power. So you get the Moral arc, you get the Galactic. I mean the Moral arc, aka the Galactic Patrol arc. You get the Granola arc, and then even a superhero when they switch it to manga style or whatever and did that, even if at the very end of stuff. Those are really good 3 arcs. They were different. They were different compared to what we're used to, and I like it because it gives more characters more depth. We got to expand on what's been happening per character and stuff, and what they've been happen to do. I enjoyed all that. I enjoyed that. So overall, we got, like I said, we got a lot of new things for Dragon Ball. We got 4 brand new things. We got the Beerus being remade. We're getting Project Age 1000, whatever that's supposed to be. Look like Xenoverse 3, number 3. New version is going to probably call it that eventually. We got new DLC for Sparkling Zero for all the Sparkling Zero fans out, and then we're getting the Galactic Patrol arc. I'm assuming the Galactic Patrol arc. I'm assuming the Beerus and I'm assuming the Beerus anime comes out later on this year, probably in the fall. I think they said that in the fall. I think we get DLC for Sparkling Zero summertime, sometime here soon, if it's not already out, but sometimes in the summer at this point. The anime, the new game 2027, like they said, and then the anime, I think it's going to be around the exact same time. I think it's going to go the anime first and then the video game. That's what I'm assuming. But that's my personal opinions. I think this is big news for Dragon Ball fans in general. Hope y'all excited. Hope y'all definitely excited. Coming soon. It's coming soon. So make sure y'all enjoy everything. We'll come back in these reviews here for the Dragon Ball. We are on the Namek arc, which I got to get down to. These long reviews. Did not realize long reviews. I will be doing a different style of review when I review the whole thing in general. Just saying. But till then, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.